And we kick things off this week with our Stella Artois round of the week, and this one comes from the 2014-15 Race to Bonville National Final. Irishman Donal Bowe plays the game cross-handed, and his brother won this event 12 months ago.
When I was 7, I was in Toronto and my uncle gave me like a set of real old clubs and I brought them home with me, and I used to just hack around the garden and like broke a lot of windows at home. Probably didn't play on a golf course till I was 14. And then it just used to be once or twice a year. When I was 17 or 18, I started playing the pub society at home, 5 outings a year, so we probably, sometimes we mightn't go. But I probably didn't start taking it, like playing regularly until I came to Australia, because obviously you can play anytime you want. I'd say probably 6 years I've been playing sort of half seriously.
Always a solid striker of the ball, Donald's always attracted attention for his unusual cross-handed grip.
Yeah, well, it comes from hurling, like an Irish sport. Depending on what side you are, you hold with your right hand or your left hand. If your right is your strong, and that's just the way I learned at home. And like there's times when I've tried to get a lesson off one bloke, and he said to me, I hadn't been playing well, and he brought me out to a driving range. He handed me a 6-iron. He said, hit that, and I probably hit it straight as you like, 180 metres. And he looked at me and he goes, mate, he said, I can't do anything for you. But before that, I couldn't hit it out of my way. It looks awkward and, you know, whatever, but sometimes it's effective, sometimes it's not. You know, I sort of, you just get used to it, it just is what it is, you know. Like, I've heard of people changing back the proper way and even becoming better golfers, but I'd probably be able to play left-handed quicker than I play properly on right hand. I play a lot of team sport in Brisbane and like Gaelic football and hurling, so it's pretty competitive. Like, we know a lot of the fellas we play against, but you don't want to lose. Like, you don't do anything to lose. So it's a bit weird. Like when we play socially with golf and you play with fellas who are high handicappers, like winning on a day like that doesn't really mean much. But when you're playing with people of your own handicap and even better, and you can come out on top, like you're obviously going to be competitive and you want to do well or whatever. Like, so it's pretty satisfying.
Despite the big win, golf won't be at the top of the sport priority list for Donal, his first love of Gaelic football taking that honour.
I'd say I mightn't play golf now for 3 or 4 months, because our season back in Brisbane has started and I'm probably a month behind already. So it's sort of frowned upon if you tell somebody in Gaelic that, oh, I can't make today because I'm playing golf, because, you know, they just think, no, that's not a man's sport, you know, or whatever. But so yeah, I'll probably hang up the clubs for a while or whatever. But the way my body feels, I've had a bad back recently, so if I get a few more years out of Gaelic, and then I can properly concentrate on golf and try get down a bit lower if I can.